Hey, what's up, y'all? Just wanted to come to you really quickly and lift up a point that I think is pertinent when it comes to you recognizing just where you are in your relationship. And this point right here is based off of the fact that I see over and over again, specifically as it pertains to brothers, that sometimes we realize that it's time to make a shift when it's too late. It's time to make a shift when it's too late. And so, as you see, well, you may not be able to see, but I'm in the middle of my backyard. I'm in the middle, and with me being in the middle, you know, I don't necessarily feel like there's any tension, any pressure, any stress, any threat, because I got room to move. And so, as I stand here, like if somebody or something was to approach me, I got places that I can go. I got moves that I can make. I got things that I can do to move myself beyond, where I'm currently standing. But what ends up happening in relationships is that, like, because we oftentimes stand in the middle, because we oftentimes stand in a space where the perceived seriousness of issues isn't really amplified or real high, we find ourselves in a place where we're not moving. We recognize that we got flexibility, that I can go left, I can go right, I can move forward, I can move backward, and consequently we end up not moving toward the person when they're bringing problems to us. We're essentially standing still because what we're doing is we're identifying with the opportunities that we have to do whatever it is that we want to do. But here's the issue, y'all. If you don't recognize the seriousness and the significance of a situation when you're standing in the middle, when your woman is bringing it to you, then a lot of times what'll happen is that you'll find yourself, because questions are being asked, because concerns are being lifted up, because problems are being stated and restated, because whatever issues that were present yesterday are present still today, you're constantly finding yourself being backed into a corner. Now, you're not aware because what you're focusing on is the fact that I still got space to move. I still got a place that I can turn. But what's happening is that over and over again, like, she keeps on lifting up the issues, lifting up the concerns, lifting up the problems. And what you don't realize is that during that time period, you're continuing to go back and back and back and back until you find yourself in a corner. Then when you find yourself in a corner, when you look to the left, and when you look to the right, damn, I'm up against a fence. And in many of you all situations, I'm up against the wall. And so I'm back so far into the wall, now I got to do something because the issues ain't go nowhere. They were out there when we were in the middle. But now I'm in a space where I'm in a corner and I got to deal with this particular problem. I got to deal with this issue. But here's the thing, y'all. When you're back so far into the corner, because you ain't addressed the issues when you were in the middle, the reality is that it may be too fucking late. It just might be. It just might be. And so now you want to swing. Now you want to make a move. Now you want to throw a jab when really you should have been doing this when you was in the middle. You should have been creating space, creating opportunity, creating room, creating the opportunity to engage and to connect. But now that you're in the corner, you ain't got as much wiggle room, bro. You got to be on point. You can't dip and dodge like you was dipping and dodging in the middle. You got to be on point and make sure that every single move that you make is intentional, is with purpose, and is on point. Because if you don't, again, you're going to find yourself in a space where that marriage, that relationship, that woman that you say you want and that you say you need, that you say that you would do anything for, again, bro, it just might be too late. So don't allow yourself to get backed into a corner where you got to do something. Do it when you out here in the middle. Do it when she's bringing it to you initially. Do it when she's lifting up like this is a concern. Don't do it when she like, I'm done. When she say I'm done, that's when you in the corner. When she say I'm ready to roll out, that's when you in the corner. When she give you divorce papers, that's when you in the corner. And when you find yourself in a corner, it might be too late, bro. You ain't got the same wiggle room to be able to swing. It's at that point where you and your relationship might get knocked out. Focus on doing the work where you are right now. Be intentional about prioritizing your woman, prioritize your relationship. In doing that, you're prioritizing your family. And you're working on building your legacy. As always, stop playing. Start pushing.